We have enough to start the meeting, yay. Do you remember back when, I mean, it was like, I was on a waiting list to get on this board years ago. And I guess everybody's just too busy or something, I don't know. All right, well, it is now actually 2 minutes after 4, and I call this meeting to order. First order of business, of course, is the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All righty. All right, first item after that is, of course, open forum. If we have any speakers today that wish to be heard at open forum, you'll be limited to a 5-minute presentation on any subject. Do we have anyone who, you're not here for open forum or anything? Okay, oh, perfect, okay. All right, well, going on to the first item will be approving the minutes dated April 28th, which gentlemen should have, and that was from last month. Absences, it looks like. At the last meeting, I know this doesn't pertain to like approving the minutes, but in the last meeting, Board Member Brill made a motion to recommend our changing to the joining requirements of this board, and then it went to the council. Did they approve it, or did they?
Correct, they approved it, and we have a new establishing resolution. Would you like some copies?
Okay,
Me and Mark appeared to that one.
yeah, what's that?
Me and Mark Bill appeared over there, that meeting.
Yeah, oh, okay, all right,
John already has one.
oh, okay, thank you. All right, so that was the, oh, you already have one, okay. Yep.
There you go.
Okay, perfect. All right, thank you. Okay, any questions or anything on the minutes? Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion, we approve the minutes.
And second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, all right. Okay, the next is to interview applicants for the 3 vacant board positions. We have 1 regular member vacancy and 2 alternate member vacancies. And we have Edward Prince, lives in Dartmouth, on Dartmouth Avenue here in Oldsmar, part of VFW Post 12186. Are you Mr. Prince? I am. Oh, perfect. All right. And will you be able to make evening meetings? Yes, although we don't really, it's not that evening. Ours are, as you know, 4 o'clock. And military service, veteran advocacy, public safety. And would you like to address the board here?
Sure.
You sure, just state your name and your address.
Okay. Edward Prince. I live on 140 Dartmouth Avenue here in Oldsmar. I've been there since March of last year. Prior to that, I lived in Palm Harbor for 4 years. Moved in with my girlfriend, Gina Vogel, who lives there as well. So.
You just moved here just before hurricanes last year.
Yes, sir, I did. Yeah.
How did you fare?
We did okay. We got really
Good.
lucky, so yeah, very lucky.
Good. Wonderful. All right. Any,
Highest point, right?
Yeah, we're right next to the 580 there, so we got pretty lucky where we're at.
Do you have any questions for, do you go by Ed or Edward?
Edward or Eddie?
Eddie?
Yep.
Okay. Any questions for Eddie?
Well, he also had a DD 214 that was sent out earlier, and from what I can see, that was okay. Not that you need one.
Oh, for on the wall? Yeah, there you go. Okay. And you're applying for a position on the board in the regular slot?
Correct.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And then the second person, it looks like we have a application from is a Marco Aponte?
Correct, so he didn't confirm that he was gonna be here.
Okay,
And then we have another applicant who's gonna be here in September.
okay,
He's on vacation right now.
okay. And Mr. Aponte also lives here in Oldsmar, Timber Bay Circle. Okay, so we have two applicants, one, of course, represented themselves here, one is not.
Yep.
Um,
Are these the DD 214s we looked at?
no, these are not DD 214s for the wall, these are applicants to be
Oh,
on the
okay.
board.
All right.
Yeah.
Was it 2 and 1, right?
Well, we only have two right now, because the other one is not,
The other one's on vacation, and she said she'll be here in September.
okay,
And the DD 214, actually, we were requested DD 214s to prove that the applicants are,
oh, that's right, yeah, okay.
that's what it's doing in there.
And we have that for all three?
No, just for Mr. Edward.
Okay, so he's the only one so far that's provided that he's prior military. Okay. Do you all wish to vote on these members now, or are you wanting to wait? What is your preference?
Well, it seems we could vote for.
Do you have a motion?
We can vote for Prince at least.
Okay, so do you have a motion that,
I'll make a motion that we vote on all three, since we've been lacking for a long time, so.
right?
Yeah.
Well, the other two, since they haven't provided their DD 214 yet, we probably need to hold off on them, I would assume. So we really only have one person that meets the qualifications that we set forth in the resolution last month. So,
Yeah, other than that, I see with this, just looking at his email, it says SGT, I'd assume that's Sergeant, so he's probably had that for,
yeah, but again, we don't have his 214 yet.
yeah.
So, would you like to make a motion to
I'll make
approve?
a motion, yes, to go ahead and approve our applicant now.
Okay, and do you second?
Yeah.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, so then what happens is, welcome.
Thank you.
You know, I don't see the council as having an issue with it, but now it goes to the council for them to take our recommendation to approve you to be added to the board as a regular member.
Great.
All right, awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and next we go to the Memorial Day highlights. Dun, 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 dun.
Da-da-da.
Connor, Chip, or somebody?
I can start off with the highlights, and then you can jump on Veterans Day.
All right.
I thought it was a very well organized ceremony, probably one of the better ones that we've been able to put on. We had, a very good speaker with Colonel Parker. I thought he did a very nice job. The bagpiper was there. We had taps. The presentation by Tony Gross on the Battlefield Cross presentation was very well done. The fans were a nice addition.
Yeah, thank you.
So that worked out pretty well. Just overall, really, we put these events on for the community and for the veterans and, to represent the board. We hope you guys, continue to appreciate and participate in what we do and provide guidance for us. And John's going to get into that a little bit as we look at Veterans Day, because we run the same ceremonies pretty much from year to year, which is fine because it's very streamlined. It works for us. And John just had maybe we were just talking before we came over here, maybe about mixing up just a little bit, not necessarily the format or anything, but one of the presentations, just changing that up a little bit. But again, overall, I thought the day went very well, and thankful to our park staff who comes out and sets up the chairs and the tents and cooks, and
yeah.
Karen Beal who gets all the volunteers together and they all cook, and it's kind of we come in, we come out, that kind of thing. So it's
Yeah.
kind of a full service kind of operation there. So just
Takes
really
a
happy with
village
that.
to make it work, and it's.
It does. It does. And
really
I have to
awesome.
say, John, you do an excellent job as the MC. So we really appreciate that a lot. So
Those fans really helped a lot.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
They
yes.
did. If
Yeah.
we had to do it today, I'd be dying.
yeah, for sure, for sure. So yeah, that's just a little bit of the highlights there. John's going to get into the Veterans Day, which I think is coming up in another item or two here.
Yeah.
So that's it for that.
All right, that sounds good. Well, thank you. Yeah, I think it was a wonderful event. Any other comments from gentlemen or anything? No?
Other than the fan, as long as it'll be as nice as last time, that's all.
Yeah, yeah. The only question I have on like these ceremonies is, I know in the past, and I know I'm asking, more work for you, but most people are able to attend, but sometimes there's people that are out of town or whatever and just love these events. Would we be able to do something like we've done in the past where we're holding a live event but able to, it wouldn't even have to be even Facebook Live, like, right then, but to be able to record it and like post it afterwards?
Yeah, we've done that before
Yeah.
and then posted it on YouTube.
We did it, like during COVID because
Yeah.
so many people couldn't
Yeah, yeah,
come.
yeah.
But I just think it's kind of cool to have that ability. I actually had someone that asked me ahead of time that was going to be out of town. Hey, are you guys going to have it online or whatever? Or they asked me afterwards. Hey, do you have it?
Yeah, we can certainly look into that again.
Yeah.
The technology is so much more advanced now.
Oh, yeah,
It's almost
absolutely.
it works by itself almost. So, we could set up one tripod and have it running and have and have that ability to record.
Yeah, I don't want to
and
put
and
somebody
post.
through a whole lot more work, but if it's easy to do and we can do it, I think that'd be pretty
Sure.
cool. Like I said, it wouldn't even have to be live. We just
Right.
record it and then post it on our page afterwards.
Yeah.
It's not easy to do, but it's very doable.
Yeah, okay.
We just need to incorporate it in our plan.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you can, that'd be awesome if,
Okay, we can take a look at it.
yeah.
Yeah, other
Awesome.
than
We
that,
used to have somebody from St. Pete come down and videotape it and everything, and then it was a hassle, and then you had to go and pick it up, but you got all the,
Yeah, I got the stuff and John seems to have all
other
the,
than that, I think
all the toys. All right, awesome.
other than that, it probably wouldn't take much effort, but you take for the speakers you have, it would help if you had some lighting there. You've got an audience there that, trying to view the thing, and it'd make a big difference if, you had some good lighting for say, the person in the podium.
I don't know, it's usually pretty sunny out there. I don't know how much lighting we
Well,
need.
that's the problem with it being, that makes it even more, say if you're trying to take a picture,
Yeah.
the background is the sun,
Yeah.
and the person in the podium is the little dark-looking figure.
well, this is the 11 o'clock one, and
Yeah.
it'll be nice and sunny at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the sun's not in the north. I think we're okay out there, visually wise. All right, very good. Moving on to item 4, liaison for Veterans Day ceremony planning. So, you guys have literally made our job almost, like, we just show up and look pretty, right? So, it used to be, we're going out and finding the speaker, we're going out and finding the, who to sing or whatever. But it seems like, and we're going out and finding when I first started years and years ago, who's going to do the color guard. Now it seems like we pretty much have a list of, well, the singers, right? And the color guard. And if we keep on using the PAO to get us a speaker, that seems to be working really well.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
And so, as far as liaison, I mean, if I'm continuing to be the MC, I can be the quote liaison, but it's
Okay.
literally just the,
Really, it's for us to have to be insecure in the fact that you're on board with what we're presenting.
yeah, okay.
It's just the rubber stamp of like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
We don't have a new sheriff in town.
Yeah. So I'm fine to be the liaison for it again if you guys, unless one of you all want to be the liaison.
Yeah, worst comes
for
to
this
worst,
next one.
I'll pay you.
Yeah, there you go. Usually you guys, point the finger at me, so I'll just point it at myself to begin with and make it
If you don't have
easier.
the money, I'll
Okay.
take up a collection for you.
Well, I have such a far way to go to get to the event too, so. All right, and then that brings us to item 5, which is the Veterans Day event itself. So, and you were talking about too, like sometimes switching things up a little bit. Like remember years ago when I was still in the reserves, that one year I got, my guys that I was in the honor guard with, and we actually did the flag folding, for Memorial Day. I'd like to try to do that again sometime for a Memorial Day in the future or something too. That would be really cool. But anyway, yes, sir.
And that's kind of the direction we're going. So,
Yeah.
pardon I'm just getting my voice back. When I sit down and I think about the planning, that we do for Memorial Day and Veterans Day, it seems to be cookie cutter right now. And we're just looking at maybe trying to figure out a way to make them stand apart. Obviously, they're two different events with two separate meetings. But I think with the Veterans Day, we're trying to figure out a way to get more veteran, input. Maybe the VFW can come in and kind of help us with the planning of one section of it. There's a lot of this event that you really can't change. When you look at the actual program,
Right, right.
90% of that, it's got to be there because it's just part of the event.
Yeah,
And again, we've had really good luck with MacDill and the PAO down there, and we're going to continue to, keep that relationship going. But I think Chip and I, we had a conversation today about that 1 5-minute section where we have a second speaker.
yeah.
And how can we customize that to this event to make it something a little different than we've done in the past? So that's kind of where we're at. We've got a color guard already. We've got a singer already. The bagpiper's coming. We've got all these little details that you expect, right? They're already in place. It's already there. So what we need help with right now is just trying to figure out that 1 5-minute section that's not the keynote, but it's just as important as the keynote.
Right, right.
So we're trying to figure out what direction you guys want to go with that.
Yeah. So like when I talked about the flag folding, that's generally done for Memorial Day rather
Right.
than Veterans Day. But, I wonder what we could do, maybe something different in there. You attended any, can you think of
Bring in some dancers.
things that you've attended at other locations of other presentations that people have done?
From what I've seen, so far, you have had people come in and do their thing for 5 minutes, and it has been good.
Right, what he's saying is, what other ideas have we maybe not?
Yeah, we're just
done?
trying to freshen it up a little
Yeah.
bit. And I think maybe we have a conversation with the VFW.
Yeah,
Because obviously, not just, you guys have experience, but I don't think we're tapping into the VFW as well as we should for these events.
well, I can't wait
And
until
I'm-
the VFW has a color guard also. Because once they can have a color guard, then we
Yeah.
can actually have our own Oldsmar VFW
Right.
be our color
And-
guard too.
and
That would be really awesome.
Eddie, from your application, I believe you're involved with the VFW pretty significantly. So I think Eddie would be a great
Yeah.
contact for us to just have a conversation and say, hey, here's the ideas that John and I had, as we were talking today. Does this seem kind of, hey, yeah, that might work for us. And
Right,
that might be a
right.
good little addition to the event.
Yeah.
We come back in September, we say, hey, here's what we're looking at for the event. Is everybody good with this? And then we can, kind of
Yeah.
finalize it.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, it's just a matter of not necessarily going a different direction, but just trying to get out of that, your basic Veterans Day event,
Yeah,
right? Because Veterans Day is one of those days where 90% of the people that think about Veterans Day don't understand what it's about. It's not a Memorial Day. It's not somber. It's not supposed to be somber,
Right.
like Memorial Day. And I think we find ourselves kind of the easiest way for us to go is to kind of go to that somber spot.
right.
And I'm trying to figure out a way.
No,
How
it's
do
supposed
we?
to be a celebration.
Yeah,
The-
how do
The
we- how do we
Memorial
not
Day is
make-
the somber, the
Yeah, I mean-
Veterans Day is celebrating
Yeah,
veterans, yeah.
we got that day in May. Let's figure out what we're going to
Yeah.
do in November. Obviously, we don't want bounce houses or anything crazy like that.
When you talk
But
about
we're
the
looking for
VFW,
things that make it more. The simple question is, if I had 35 veterans in front of me, I'd be like, what do you want to see?
Yeah,
What would make you say, I'm looking forward to going to this event?
yeah, good point.
I mean,
And
it
maybe
could be-
asking that question of the VFW and seeing.
And it doesn't have to be,
get some input on it.
over the top. Just
Yeah,
when have you gone to a Veterans Day celebration and said, yeah, I wish they would have done this?
yeah,
So we're looking for that.
I know one thing we've done, I'm in the VFW, but I know one thing we've done in the past is, separate from Memorial and Veterans Day, we've had ceremonies with Dunedin veterans and the Oldsmar veterans and with the state of rifle toss and all that stuff, and it turned out pretty good.
Yeah, it's just, we're looking for a 5-minute feed and just something to fill that spot.
yeah,
Other than just, having the same people come up and just talking about the same stuff.
Yeah.
A fresher view.
Yeah,
It can be
yeah.
anything, we're open to anything right now,
yeah,
so.
okay.
The VFW, as long as it's not a membership drive type thing, because.
Well, no, it
Why not?
can't be an infomercial. It can
Because
be,
I've had so many different organizations that wanted to come out.
Yeah.
And we told them they had to set up a tent outside, you want to do that stuff, on the side, like
Yeah.
we had the VFW. But to have a membership drive, that's, no.
No,
well, we want to keep it local. We want to keep it, this is an Oldsmar event, so we want to keep that small town feel, but we don't want you falling asleep halfway through the event either.
yeah, there you go.
So, and that's about all I got left in the voice, so.
All right,
We're done.
awesome. Very good, perfect. And then, I think for Memorial Day, I sent the request to PAO like 4 months out. I need to find out from them where the sweet spot is, because then,
I got two people that are that are deep inside, so I'll take care of the speaker.
oh, really? Oh, okay. You've got the info on the PAO, right? From those emails and everything? Oh, so you're doing that also? Okay. All right, I'm good.
It's gonna look pretty, that's
Yeah, there you go. I know it's getting harder and harder as I age. All right, we're now to item 6, board comments. Boy, this is going to be a pretty quick meeting today. Frank, any comments on this end?
Well, I believe our last Veterans Day went pretty well, that we had. And normally the comments we'd be making as far as the last one,
Yeah,
what changes would we make? And I don't see any changes. We had the fans, we had,
yeah. Well, I tell you what, our speaker, I mean, that was an awesome, it was so heartfelt too. Colonel did a great job for us. That was pretty awesome.
about them.
What's that?
I didn't have to catch you back up down.
No, exactly. There you go. Anything from you, Mr. John?
No, it seems to get better and better every year.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, I mean, all the heavy lifting is done by Chip and his staff, so it's been an incredible event. Only comment I have is on Veterans Park itself. I think it was a couple of years ago, I spruced up the Fallen Souls Memorial and, like repainted it. And then I was going through and it looks like, did somebody repaint it again? I mean, it looks beautiful. And that wasn't me this time, so it looks really, really good over there.
We did have one of the plaques refurbished
Okay.
over there, so
Yeah, it looks like the white was
and the-
redone or cleaned or
yeah.
whatever.
our park staff tries to keep up on that stuff.
Yeah, it looks
and our
really good.
facility staff as well.
Yeah, awesome. Now, and everything looks so good in the park and those, the new benches look really nice and, you know, it's just, although I did notice, and I don't know if it happened, were those new benches before or after Helene?
You're talking the ones right next to the water?
Yeah.
Those have been there.
Okay.
Yeah, before Helene.
There's a little bit like, I don't, there's like, it looks like some rust is kind of creeping on them on the bottoms or whatever. And I don't know if that happened from Helene and just may want to see if it needs to get, you know, that cleaned off and painted before it starts, you know, ruining those benches. But those are beautiful. And I tell you, I mean, we take our dog, you know, walking every morning and I see so many people just in the park and sitting on those benches. It's just such a wonderful, wonderful park there and everything. So
Yes.
it's all upkept so well. So
Thanks.
yeah, it's good stuff.
Other than that, on the parks overall, with all this hurricane damage, is the city gonna maybe allocate you some sand and stuff to maybe fill in where it all gets washed out and everything, from those 2 hurricanes?
Are there any particular areas? Are you talking about from washout?
Well, you can take down, at the end there for Mobley Bay Park there, that,
Down to the beach? The beach
the
park?
beach.
Basically Veterans Park that we're talking about.
oh, okay,
The other one is.
Yeah, you got to go to a leisure services board if you want to.
yeah.
Board comments, he can talk about anything he
I'm
wants.
just kidding. But,
Sorry, I can't talk about it.
no, I just.
No, you can say anything, it's fine.
All right, last item is, before we adjourn, is our next meeting is going to be September 22nd at 4 PM. And if there's no other comments, do I have a motion to adjourn?
And make a motion to go ahead and,
Adjourn?
yeah, adjourn.
And do we have a second? All in favor? Aye. Motion ended at 4:29.
Can't beat it.
Look at, is it? I know, right?